In this video, we are going to go through my fabric stash. We're going to have a look at it. I'm going to suggest maybe the patterns that I've got in mind for it, but I haven't got patterns in mind for all of it. So I really need your help. So do leave comments down below and let me know what you would make with the different fabrics. So if we're just meeting, my name's Claire. This is my sewing channel. So I've been on here since 2016. I've got a big archive of videos for you to go and look at. There's lots of how-tos. There's some makes that I've made as well. And there's a lot of tips and advice type videos. So you can binge watch to your heart's content. So in the last video, I sorted my sewing area out, but I didn't sort out my fabrics because I just did not have the energy left. So let's go through that, because I thought this would make quite a good video for you. This fabric is beautiful. So it's like a mauvey colour. It's pretty true to colour on camera. It's got lots of embroidered flowers on it. Ooh. Very beautiful. It's, I guess I'd say it's a linen mix. So it feels very linen-y. I'll be very surprised if it is pure linen, but it might be. I think I've actually got 4 meters of this. In the past, when I was bigger, that would have been a dress because I was using 3 meters for a dress. But I reckon I might even get 2 garments out of this now. Do you know what I'm thinking? Possibly the Victoria blazer. So this is what I'm thinking. I could do a skirt. There's a Tilly and the Buttons skirt. I forget the name, but like a long flowy one. Maybe the Bettine dress would be quite nice in that. I don't know. I've got lots of choice on this one. This won't be one of the first ones that I'm working on. It's not high up on my radar. And also where it's quite a lightweight linen, well, I'd say technically it's mid-weight. The embroidery gives it a bit more weight, but it's not heavy at all. So that's probably going to be next spring that happens. So this is I think it's a viscose cotton mix, or it might just be viscose. I got this just before I was starting to sew last year, and I don't know why I got it. It must have been a really good order. It must have been a really good deal, but it's a high quality fabric. So I know why I bought this. I thought this was denim because they described it as denim something or other. But what it is denim look. It's actually viscose. It's not denim in any way, shape or form. So I am thinking the Bettine dress for this potentially, or maybe a long skirt. I don't know if I'll do long skirts because I'm not sure that they suit me really. I've always worn my skirts just above the knee. I've got dreadful knees now, so I don't know. Could do like a shirt, but I'm not convinced by that. Maybe like a woven t-shirt, like the CeeLo top maybe. I don't think it lends itself to like a flowy or a gathered skirt or anything like that. Let me know your thoughts for that. This was a clearance fabric. I bought it from, there is a shop, I forget what it's called. I'll put the name on camera, but they sell ex-designer fabrics only. And they were having a sale, so I picked this up. It's a jersey because I was needing more jersey. It's a bit mad really. It's got a lot of drape in it, but it's not a lightweight jersey. It feels quite thin, but it feels quite substantial in weight. I think it's a cotton, but it hasn't got a lot of stretch, that's it. It's probably 10% stretch, I'd say. So let me know what you think I could make. I would have to, I'm thinking the Agnes top by Tilly and the Buttons, which I have, but I will have to check the actual stretch that those need. But maybe I could just size up instead of having the stretch. This is a bit mad. Number one, this is not my colour, blue. And number two, it's a bit OTT for me these days. I am more neutrals and calm colours, although a lot of this is not that because this is fabric from the past, but I don't want to waste it. I desperately need new clothes and I don't have money, but I do have fabric, so we've got to make some clothes. So the next one is, this is another linen. I love linen. I really try to avoid any fabric with polyester or man-made materials because I just cannot handle how they feel. But anyway, this is a fabric. I got this from the Textile Centre, if you remember them. I haven't ordered from them for years, and I probably bought this about 4 years ago. Their stuff was quite hit or miss. Some of their stuff's really good. But I got this. So it's got yellow flowers on it. It's black with white and yellow flowers. So I've got, looks like 2 meters of this. So I always had in my mind that this would make a skirt. But equally, that could make a Victoria blazer. It's quite a thin fabric, but it's substantial. I would say once it's been through the wash, this is going to get really soft, I think. Maybe that could be a bettine. Like every fabric I've got, I'm like, I can make a bettine. But if I can get the bettine perfected to what I want it to be, to fit my body, then why not make a load of them if they suit me? So, and I'm not averse to buying a new pattern if I find something that I really want, but I just think, why spend money if I don't need to? This is an Irish linen. I bought this as an absolute treat to myself. This was just before my marriage fell apart, and then I didn't use it because I stopped sewing. But baby pink, Irish, pure Irish linen, and I have 3 meters of this. What should I make? A Victoria blazer, or should I make a dress? When I bought it, I had in my mind that I wanted a like oversized shirt. So I'd wear a cami top underneath and a shirt that is open. I wanted a white shirt actually, but when I saw this, I fell in love. How pretty a colour is that? So I bought a jacket pattern from Friday Company, what they called, the Friday Pattern Company. So I could use that, but I'm not convinced. If you know, really good shirt pattern for oversized shirts. So I don't want it to look humongous on me. I want the shoulder lines to still be pretty much there, and I want it to be a smart shirt, but just one that I would wear open. That's what I'm thinking for that, but I'm open to other ideas, so do let me know. This is a denim. That's the inside. That is the actual denim. You can see I haven't washed it yet. It took me ages to source this denim. That's because I was gifted a pattern, the Mountain View jeans by Itch to Stitch. I was gifted that by Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles, and I had to source the fabric for it. And it had a very specific stretch that it needed because they're jeggings essentially. I hunted high and low and I found this fabric. So I'm going to stick to that pattern for these jeans because it'll be a waste of the pattern otherwise. And I do need some jeggings. I have an Hawaii fabric. This is a cotton. I have 3 meters of this. This was bought from Poundland many, many years ago. Around the time I started my channel, there was like a sew day out in Southampton with Kittenish Behaviour and a few others. I bought this from Poundland. I was going to make a summer dress, and I could still do that. So obviously this will be for next year. At one point I was going to make my husband a Hawaii shirt out of it, but obviously that's not going to happen now. I need your ideas for this. I really don't know. Would a Hawaiian shirt suit me? I don't know. I don't think it would. Let me have your ideas. Maybe a summer dress still is something that we can do. I definitely have more fabrics than I realised. So can I just encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know which is your favourite fabric and what you would do with it. I really need your inspiration. Please share the video out with anyone you think would benefit from it. And if you'd like to purchase a coffee for me, that would be really helpful. I obviously am monetized on this channel, but I don't earn a lot from it. So any supplementation you can offer me is going to be a huge help, especially as we get into the sewing. This is a brushed cotton, pink gingham. So I am thinking a pyjama set. And the one that springs to mind is from Closet Core. I'll put the name on screen because I can't remember the exact name. Carolyn Pyjamas, that's what it is, the Carolyn Pyjamas. That's what I'm thinking for this. I've got 3 meters of this. This is a fabric that I actually bought many years ago. Let me show you close up. It's a cotton. I was going to make a mustard coat and I was going to use this for the lining, but I never made it. Or I think I made, yeah, I did make a mustard coat, but I didn't line it. So I've got this, 3 meters of this I've got. It's a thin cotton, very good quality. I'm thinking maybe a dress, but I have to be very careful. I don't place the flowers where my nipples are. That would be a disaster. So that is something to bear in mind when you are sewing, to not do that. I'm either going to make a dress, Bettine dress possibly, or something similar, or maybe a shirt, an oversized shirt that you keep open. Then I could have like a plain cami underneath, maybe with jeans. Let me know what you would make with that. So I got this peacock fabric, which is a cotton, 3 meters I think I've got. I think I may have used a little bit of it, but I've still got way over 2 meters at least. So I had my aunt come round the other day. She saw my pile of fabric, so she eyed this up and said it's really beautiful. So I'm wondering if I make her something. It won't be clothes though, because I'm not making people clothes because I might get the size wrong, especially as it's supposed to be a surprise. But what I might do is make her like a makeup bag or something out of it and give it to her for Christmas. She doesn't watch this, I don't think, so I hope you don't anyway, because your present is ruined if you do. I still have quite a lot left. What else would you make with that? I'm thinking like that's a lining fabric, but it's not very slippery. Or maybe just like bag lining, something like that. This is a cotton and it's blue with crabs on it. I bought this from an Indian company on Etsy years and years ago. This fabric is hand printed and lots of care has gone into it. It's a really good quality piece of fabric, and I think I actually have just like 3.5 meters of this. I am thinking PJs, like a lightweight summer PJ set out of this, or a summer dress. Let me know what you would do. I'm thinking Tilly and the Buttons Fifi pattern is a possibility. That's just like PJs, because I would want to make the shorts longer, but it's very lightweight fabric, very lightweight cotton. I showed this in my last video. This was from the textile centre years and years ago. They won't have it now, but we got magazine covers on this. This is a canvas fabric. So I'm thinking bags with this. Maybe we'll do some tote bags for Christmas, or maybe I might even make some tote bags and sell them, because this is a unique fabric. I've got like a twill fabric here, so very heavy cotton. This is in like a coffee colour. It's got threads fur all over it. Someone's been laying on it. Very good quality. I bought this from Ditto Fabrics in Brighton. I've got 3 meters of this. So these would make some nice chinos, something like that, or maybe even a jacket. There's the jacket pattern I've got from Friday Pattern Company. That might be an option for this, but it's a little bit, I would say, where the jacket is quite boxy. In a heavy fabric, it's not going to look very feminine, I think, and I'm really trying to go for a more feminine look. So I don't know exactly what I might. I mean, this would make a bag fabric, but there's too much of it just for a bag. You probably need 1 metre maximum for a bag. What would you make? 'Cause, like, I don't have a man to sew for anymore, so it's got to be something for me. This is a jersey. It's very thin, but it's got next to no stretch whatsoever. It's got like maybe 5% stretch. So there's a selvage there. So this is the cross. That's hardly anything that stretches. So I've got a couple of metres of this. I mean, I could almost sew this with a woven pattern because there is so little stretch. I'm always at a loss as what to sew when there isn't a lot of stretch in jersey fabric. Could do like a skater dress, maybe. A dress that, you know, that you could wear with leggings, like the Laundry Day tee by Love Notions. That's a free pattern. I do have a sew along on my channel for that. A coat fabric. Now we are in the right time of year for this. How good does that look against my skin? I really like that. This is a thick wool. It is a natural wool. I say thick, it's not thick. It's thin. For a wool, it's thin. That's the back side. And that is the front. I've got 2 metres of this, maybe shy of 2 metres. So it's going to be a jacket. I did purchase a sew over it jacket pattern. So possibly that one, but I'm looking for something a little bit more feminine. So let me know. It would have to be a jacket because it's not long enough. I don't think I've got enough fabric for it to be a longer one. That is something we can do real soon if you like. That might be one of my first or second goes at making a pattern. That is all the fabric that I've got to share with you today. That is my stash. I've got a few little bits that are just mainly scraps really, so I didn't show those to you, but these are the main pieces I've got. I really need your inspiration, your pattern suggestions down below. So that's all I've got for you in this video. I hope you got some value from it. Do like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Check out this video next because you're going to find it really interesting, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.